All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are here with the Game Engineer, and we got a quick little pack crack for you. Just going to be opening up the recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. There was a little delay on the delivery of some of these pizza bundles, and as I was walking past the store earlier this week, I saw a stack of these guys. So I figured I would snag one since they were right there and show you guys what it's all about. So without further ado, here we go. So as you can see, it does look kind of like a pizza box, pretty small one, a little personal pan pizza maybe. We got old school cartoon action on there, and then yeah, on the sides just more logo stuff, stuffed to the crust with exclusive goodies, according to Splinter. And on the back here, just shows you that you get a special spin down, you get some couple promo cards, uh, pizza by the shred. Yeah, pretty basic stuff. Comes with one, this is basically a gift bundle, so it comes with the collector booster. Um, and yeah, at least a couple. I know, yeah, it came with a couple promo cards, so it must be random. You get 2 of 6 potential promos. Um, so yeah. So when we open her up, what do we see? We see this sort of, it's not cellophane, but kind of like semi-transparent. I don't know if you can see that. You can kind of see my hand through it. Um, Kind of like comic thing. I guess that's cool. I don't recall them ever doing anything like this before, but it's kind of neat. Pretty nice quality. And then inside we have I guess, pizza slice. It looks like there's like a card divider there. We got our spin down, if I can get it out, oversized spin down, so it's a pretty big one. It's got pizza slices on it if you're into that. Um, Otherwise, not terribly remarkable. And so this whole thing it has kind of comes off, I guess. And oh, cool! Got one of that must be one of my 2 promos. So I got the Splinter Dark Ritual. Okay, so we'll open that one. Let me go open that after we open the regular packs. Um, guac things are not punch out or anything. They're just there for looks. But if you want to get a good look at it, put her into frame. That's what she looks like. Slice of pizza, gummy worms, anchovies. Uh, all right. And then what else do we have in here? There is packs. So we have a couple of the regulars, and we have a couple of the, or maybe just one of the gift collector boosters. So, all right. And these all look like, I guess you got one of each art, but otherwise I think they're just regular play boosters. So get after them. Right, so it's been a couple weeks since TMNT release. So let me just brush up on where the cards are sitting. So those gold foil cards are definitely top of the line. Going for looks like sometimes up to 1,000, 2,000 bucks. And then the fracture foils, as one might expect, the Super Shred and Krang Ultram Warlord are the next two. Really all the fracture foils are next. But yeah, in terms of regular cards, once we get down to regular arts, then it's Super Shredder and Krang are probably the two most playable. And then from the supplemental sets, we have the kind of the 8-bit art. Are those ones are looks like they're fairly desirable. With Leo the Balance popping in at about 300 bucks. And what do we have? And then doubling season and Donnie's Bow leading the charge on the other subset at about $30. So I guess the 8-bit art, the fracture foils, and the gold foils are really the big chase cards. I could go for a Super Shredder. I haven't pulled a Super Shredder. I think I did pull a Krang last time. Have not seen a Super Shredder yet, so I would be excited if we got one of those. I'd consider that a win. So we'll just start going through it then. All right. All right, we got Casey Jones. We got Leo, the big bro. We got our very first pack bringing us the Mythic with a Triceraton Commander. We got a Shredder, not the Super Shredder, but we got a Shredder. All right. Starting with definitely on the right foot. Maybe we can keep that up. I don't know. I think these are just random packs. I don't know if they've like boosted the prevalence of good cards or anything, but who knows. We got Splinter, got the Ooze, Cool but Rude. I think that one, the Wrath cards in this set seem to be notably more playable than many of the other cards. Well sealed. Shredder's Revenge. April O'Neil. We got Wrath the Night Watcher, and we got Mondo Gecko coming in, another mythic. Nice. I guess we've had some rares too. We'll throw up the rare. And I think that's all we get in that one. All right, wherever these were sealed, they got strong plastic. All right. Surveillance cam. Dream Beavers. I must have missed that one at some point. I don't recall there being anthropomorphic beavers, but Toka and Razor, the Terrible Two. Revenge. All will be one. Boom. So that is, that one's a reasonably desirable one. Kind of got the moody version of Raph from the, what is it, the Lone Ronin. And then we also got an ooze out of the deal. So yeah, looking pretty good there. I think that all will be one is probably the one to beat right now. Put that off to the side. I'm pretty sure I pulled one or two of those from the box I pulled about a month ago. Rocksteady, Go Ninja Go, Go Vanilla Ice, Leader's Talent. Yeah, let's see what that all is one. I believe that is from the, yeah, so that's the third, kind of the third one. It's about $16 right now. Leonardo the Cutting Edge, Kitsune, Dragon's Daughter, more Shredder teases. Not the Shredder we're looking for. Let's see. Dimensional Exile, Last Ronin, Prehistoric Pet, tiny little Triceratops guy. Is his name? Oh, his name is Pepperoni. That's actually kind of cute. All right, so this is the last of the regular packs, the regular play boosters. Another Toka. All right, let's take a look at this. So we did get a Dark Ritual. That's kind of cool. That's from, I guess this is from Commander. So these would have come in a Commander set already. I guess I didn't open up the Commander tab. Where is, or no, I did open the Commander tab. Is Dark Ritual, where does Dark Ritual sit? I don't think Dark Ritual is doing much. Oh well. Get this open. All right, so we got a Dark Ritual and a Sword of Hearth and Home. So not bad. Two mythics. I guess I don't know if the foiling makes a big difference. Sometimes that made a big difference, like in the Final Fantasy set. If you had a foil, the foils were only available in a certain slot in the bundles. And so even though they weren't particularly good cards, the rarity of it bumped it up quite a bit. Let me see if I can find it here. So Dark Ritual. All right, Dark Ritual, and this is 131, is it? Yeah, so $25 dues there for Dark Ritual. And the Sword of Hearth and Home is clocking in at about the same. So about $25 right now. So that's not too bad. I think overall I'd call that a victory. I don't know what the total possible cards are for that, but 25 bucks, $50 a card, not bad. All right, and then let's end her with this collector booster. Maybe we'll see some gold in there. I doubt it, but you know, can always hope. All right, let me check which way these are collated. All right, they're collated the correct way. So we got Tenderize, we got Dimension X, Foot Mystic, Eastwind Avatar, Slithering Cryptid, Pizza Everything, Quintessential Katana. Oh, we got that kind of like almost like Where's Waldo look. April, Reporter of the Weird. Ash Barons in a like surge foil. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's Plains also in a surge foil. You can see that. I think these silhouette ones, I believe those only came in collectors, I believe. What do we got here? Krang Mastermind. That is not the Krang we're looking for. Sorry, it's not focusing on the foil very well. Krang Mastermind. We got a Biogenic Ooze. When the creature enters, take a 2/2 green ooze token. Create some oozes. Alright, Raph and Mikey, Troublemakers. Trample Haste, I mean, 7/7. Expensive. And we got a Metal Mimic. Shapeshifter. Creature is a chosen type in addition to its other types. Okay. And looks like we are ending with Rennet, Temporal Apprentice. So, relatively speaking, no love. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, thank you for spending your precious 20 minutes with me, and I will see you, I don't know, probably in, I don't know, a month or so when I believe the next set is coming out, the Secrets of Strixhaven. We'll see if they run into any shipping issues due to, the war and whatnot, but hopefully they don't. And I'll be able to crack some of the new Strixhaven set with you in a few weeks. As always, be excellent to each other, and I will see you next time. You're here with the Game Engineer. Bye-bye.